Nebraska was not alone in approving the minimum wage this week.
It didn't matter whether you lived in a red state like Nebraska. Voters in conservative-leaning states like South Dakota and Arkansas voted overwhelmingly to raise the minimum wage. Alaska, too.
It was by landslide margins in each case. Brian Masters has been digging into that. He joins us 6 View Live.
John Mallory, we're live in Midtown. Let's say we brought everybody who voted Tuesday here in this one spot. The way it worked out with raising the minimum wage, 6 of every 10 of those voted in support of it. It seems like a bit of a paradox, right? An issue that often has blue state appeal passing in a red state. So I asked State Senator Jeremy Norquist about that, one of the leading supporters of raising the minimum wage. He said it really transcends politics, that this issue has broad support around the country.
3-year-old Roman is rocking the swing at Exarban Village. Clearly, he's a long ways from joining the workforce. But when he does, who knows what the minimum wage will be? His father remembers those days.
$8 was like a big thing to me when I was, $7, $8. That was a big thing for me. So, especially when you first start on your job.
Right now, Nebraska's minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Here's how it will work. On January 1st, it goes to $8 an hour, and in 2016 up another buck to $9 an hour. Many small business owners we've talked with in the last few months said raising the minimum wage would raise their prices. Petro's owner told me he wasn't happy about it because it was a government move, not a market one. Only 4 of his 30 employees make minimum wage, but a bottom-end increase will slide his scale for everyone. So besides the waitresses who get tips, what other exceptions are there for paying less than minimum wage? Well, if you're a business with less than 4 workers, you're exempt. The same for agriculture workers. And remember, those who get tips, they get $2.13 an hour. But if you add the tips and it doesn't reach minimum wage, bosses are supposed to make up the difference. Another exception, teens in training. Businesses have 90 days to pay the teenager less than minimum wage.
I think this should motivate more kids, people to go out and get a job now that it went up. So you really don't have an excuse now.
Nebraska and Arkansas, there was really no opposition, paid organized opposition to raising the minimum wage. John Mallory here in Nebraska, supporters spent $1.4 million to get that support. Reporting live with photographer Jim Hinchek, I'm Brian Mastry, WOWT 6 News.